Hi there guys, how are you doing? It's Kat at spiritual-candy.com with today's free online tarot pick a card reading, and it is a daily love reading. Today's reading is intuitive, remember it's also general, so some of the messages might not resonate. If they don't, just ignore them and take whatever does. If you want your own personal reading, it's £20 for 20 minutes and you get your reading in 48 hours or less. So to book your reading, you just need to check the description box below or go to spiritual-candy.com. There are also limited one-to-one phone readings which you can also find out about on the website. So my goal at spiritual-candy.com is to help you follow your heart and find yourself. So for more free tools, please head over to spiritual-candy.com and check it out. So I hope you're all great and that you find today's reading super helpful. If you do, please like it. Also feel free to subscribe and hit the bell if you feel inclined. Yeah, that's everything. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's reading. Let's get on with it. Hi number ones, how are you doing? I hope you are fantastic today. So we are looking at your daily love message. What do you need to know in order to move your love situation forwards? Okay, so they really are saying, look, you need to give yourself the best. So whether you're in a single situation or you're in a relationship, there's something about somehow kind of dreaming big, seeing things bigger, better. If you look on this card, this cake or pile of food or whatever is massive. I don't really know what it is. It kind of looks like, I'm not sure. It looks like a cake, but it also doesn't look like a cake. I don't know why I'm so fixated on that. I've had this deck for so long. But I don't know. I feel very drawn to kind of contemplate what it is today. But anyway, so the point is this headdress is massive. This cake or whatever it is massive. The thing is, it's like seeing things, seeing the possibility, dreaming big, taking things to the extreme in a good way, you know. So it's about really kind of having, I feel like this is about having a really great expectation, because it's this Seven of Wands and then the Sun. The Seven of Wands is about kind of battling, going against the odds, but getting there towards the light, the love, the joy, possibility, positivity, new beginnings, light, joy, etc, etc. So here you have got this kind of, you've got to dream big, give yourself the best, be in this positive mind state. I know I've just repeated the name of the card there, which wasn't that helpful, but that's really the key of it, is to kind of focus on this like light, love, joy, positivity, seeing things, seeing the potential in things. I feel it's not always going to be easy. There are some external issues going on. You've probably got some people opinions, some other people's ideas and thoughts, or their actual actions and words that are maybe kind of somewhat getting in the way or causing you a bit of an issue, but you can get past them. Okay, so you can battle through, so to speak. You can get past them. It won't always feel easy. It might make you feel a bit isolated. It might feel like a bit of a fight. You are going to need to stand your ground, but in regards to moving your situation forwards, it's just about kind of battling through those opposing voices. These can be your own internal voices as well, but they, you know, or your own, you know, other bits of negativity within you. I mean, largely the sevens are external, but I do think for some of you it's going to be issues that are kind of you're holding on to of your own. But the point is, if you can push through that and keep going, there is light at the end of the tunnel, okay? But you do need to have that vision of what is right for you, what you know is right, what is the best for you. Focus on that and go for it. Thank you so much, number ones. I'll see you tomorrow or in a private reading. In the meantime, please like and subscribe. Hi, number twos. I hope you're amazing. Okay, so let's just move this up here. So your daily love message, what do you need to know to move your situation forwards, whether you're single or in a relationship? Right, the key here is it's about taking some action, reaching out in some way. Now, I do want to just preface here, because I do understand, and I always say this if I'm giving this type of message, some of you watching are pursuing a relationship that is harmful to you in some way. I am about to encourage some of you to reach out. I am not encouraging those of you who are in, well, you're not even necessarily in a relationship, but you are wanting a relationship with someone and it's dysfunctional, they are cruel, or they're narcissistic, or you're in a relationship with someone who is hurting you. You must absolutely not reach out to them. But everybody else who is in, you know, in a situation, if you're in a safe situation and your intuition has been telling you that you need to kind of listen to your feelings and reach out, then this is the message for you. Now, obviously, I'm not telling you what to do, and the guides are never telling you what to do. However, I would break my own rule when it comes to someone who is not in a safe space. If you are not in a safe relationship or someone is hurting you, then I would say don't do it. You know, because that's just good common sense, okay? So I'm sorry to anyone who's had to listen to that and they're not in that situation and they're thinking, oh, Kat, why are you rambling on? But I do think you would agree with me. It's important for me to make this point when I do encourage very strongly and directly within a group of cards to reach out. And it's a general reading. I do always like to say, only if you're in a safe relationship, and you know what I mean by that. So, okay, so yeah, the Knight of Cups is all about listening to your intuition and taking action on that, on your feelings, wanting to sort of move forwards. This could be someone in your life, but I feel like this is more of an action card. It's interesting because the Knights are all about like being on a mission, moving forwards, taking action. And the Emperor is the masculine for me. This is like the action card. This is definitely like the this sense of stability and that kind of ruling energy where you get things done, you get things sorted, you move things forwards. So there's definitely this kind of energy of action, of taking action, and the reach out is very much again, it's not passive, it's very active. There's something emotional that you need to do. There's some emotional reaching out that you need to do. This might not necessarily be to the significant other. If you are single, this could be, I know this sounds a bit weird, but this can be about extending love to yourself, or this can be about reaching out to a friend or family or a group or something. It's about, though, taking action on those intuitive and emotional nudges that you've been having lately. And also it could very easily be about getting things sorted out, taking charge of a situation and clearing some stuff up, okay? But there's definitely a need to reach out in some way and listen to your intuition. Have an amazing have an amazing day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow or on a private reading. In the meantime, please like and subscribe. Hi, number threes. I hope you're amazing today. So here are your cards for the daily love reading. So we've got Drop It, Knight of Swords, and the Empress. Okay, so this is very interesting because the Knight of Swords is, again, I talked about the Knight of Cups in the previous reading, so if you put these two together, the Knights have this energy of taking action. Man or woman on a mission, wanting to move forwards. And the Knight of Swords is particularly strong in terms of action. Look how active the person and the horse look on this card. It's like you've got an idea and you're going for it. And it's like a complete focus. There's a real sense of having gotten the idea, and now there's a sense that there's a need to kind of go. You've got the idea, you've got an idea of how to move forwards with it, and you're taking that idea. There's something that you've got on your mind and that you want to drive this forwards. But it's interesting because sometimes the flip side of the Knight of Swords is that, yes, there's all this kind of enthusiasm, you get an idea, you run with it, it's full on, you've got tons of thoughts that come to join the initial thought, you know, and it's like full speed ahead. But there is a kind of caution here that yes, you've maybe had a great idea, but don't rush in too much, because if you do rush in, the problem you could have is if you rush towards this situation or rush into this decision, you could end up not thinking it through carefully enough or clearly enough. And that is the case with the Knight of Swords sometimes. So just be careful there. You know, the Empress, she's kind of got this very kind of static energy. You know, she's the great receiver. You know, she sits there as this divine feminine receiving, and she's kind of slowly and very kind of she's like got this sort of stately kind of queen-like energy, this, you know, and she's kind of just sat there receiving, allowing everything to come to her. So I do feel like this is kind of a signal here of like, be the receiver, don't be the one rushing at the situation. I also think for some of, and this is what this drop it is about, the drop it, for me, it's like, it's a call to let go of some sort of fear, baggage or pain. What my slight concern for some of you is that instead of facing something that needs to be kind of dealt with, let go of, some old wound that needs to be sorted, some old baggage that needs to be let go of, instead you're racing at a different idea or racing into something in order to kind of avoid really dealing with the bigger issue, okay? That said, it is a very creative time for you, this Empress energy. There is creativity around you, there is positivity around you, but there is something you need to let go of. It's interesting because I think for a few of you, this is the person in your life, and this could be someone coming towards you or someone in your life who looks like your sort of quintessential romantic hero, but actually the Knight of Swords as a person doesn't generally stick around. This person is kind of blusters in, blusters out. This person's still finding themselves. They're very impulsive, they're very boisterous. It's all full on 1 minute and then they lose their attention and they're off in a different direction, you know, 10 minutes later. It's that kind of situation, okay? So do be very aware of that with this guy. If it is a guy or a gal in your life, be aware of this person, because they generally, it's got this kind of like completely over the top coming at you like 1,000 miles an hour, and then it feels like they kind of do a complete 360 or they disappear. So just be aware of that, and this is what the drop-in can be about. But the thing is that if you want to tune into this Empress energy, you are actually in a good position at the minute, and there is a sense of positivity and possibility around you. So you can actually birth a situation. You do have the creative ability to create something good in this situation or in your life, but you do need to drop the old baggage. And if this is a person or this is your kind of fear, just be aware of this kind of blustery person or energy, okay? So much love, number threes. I'll see you tomorrow or on a private reading. In the meantime, please like and subscribe. Hi, number fours. I hope you're amazing. Okay. So, what is going on in your love life? What can you do to move your situation forwards, whether you are single or in a relationship? Okay, so there's definitely some learning and some healing that needs to go on here. The Hierophant is all about you kind of sticking to the path you're on. It's a path of learning, of growth, of finding your way. You're kind of, in some regards around this situation, whether you're single or in a relationship, there's something about this situation that, you know, you're not maybe ready or not in a position to kind of go wildly off the path at the minute. It's like you would be best off learning where you are. So wherever you are, don't think that you haven't got opportunity to learn, because they're saying there's learning opportunities for you. There's opportunities to grow towards the relationship you really want all around you, okay? So be very mindful of that. it seems to me like they're saying, you know, you have a commitment as well, but this is also an opportunity for you to change and transform. So you feel very committed or tied into a situation. But the thing is, this is teaching you something. It might be, for some of you, this is a marriage, or there's a marriage involved where things are difficult, or, you know, there's some sort of commitment going on here that is tricky. But this is an opportunity to face shadows. So this could be a reading for someone. This could be your reading, but this could also be the situation your significant other is going through, if you have a significant other. But the point is, this moon energy is about facing up to the shadows. It's about shining the light of your attention on the situation, okay? So it is tough, it is tricky, and maybe things will be a bit surprising. You won't maybe you perhaps won't fully, I don't know what I was going to say, but it's completely gone. So whatever I was going to say was obviously not right. Or there was something about it, because it's literally just gone from my head. What they are saying is that this clean up your mess and the moon are very similar. In that the clean up your mess basically means you've got some detritus, some stuff, some issues hanging around. You need to, if you need to say sorry to people, if there's things you need to clear up and clear out, do that. If there are old wounds, old issues, old pains that you've been running away from, clean them up. There's a reason why you're kind of stuck in this kind of place. That a lot of you are stuck in a situation, and this almost feels a bit more like Hanged Man light for me today, because this is more like you're kind of stuck on this path. You're in this kind of, on this traditional path, or going down this route that you can't kind of get off. And they're saying that's because there's things you need to heal, there's things you need to face, there's things you need to do. Once you've done those, this will clear the path, clear the energy for you to be able to move forwards to something else. Thank you so much, number 4s. Guys, I hope you have an amazing day. So much love to you. I'll see you tomorrow, or on a private reading in the meantime. Please like and subscribe, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.